Hey everybody, it's Bobby Bag of Donuts with Game Winning Go Hockey Channel. So are the Vegas Golden Knights done dealing yet? Let's take a closer look at this. What do you say? Well, according to Elliot Friedman, insider, he said the only player that the Golden Knights haven't signed yet is Nicholas Hague, and it doesn't seem to be a money issue. The Golden Knights are playing tonight at 6 p.m. in Pacific Standard Time. So we'll have to wait and see what's going on so far. But, whenever you got these three guys involved, McPhee, Foley, the owner, and McCrimmon, they almost, if you look at this picture, they almost look like you can't wait to get another shiny new toy for the Vegas Golden Knights. They almost look like the chicken that got into the hen house, or I mean the fox that got in the hen house to eat the chicken. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens here. Now, according to what's going on right now, tonight, Mark Stone will be playing on the second line. He won't be playing on the first line, but he probably won't be playing for long either. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. And the other bad news they had today, not only is Leonard out for the season, Nolan Patrick's out for the season. Brossois' hip injury isn't coming along as good as it was from his operation. So he might not be back till who knows when. So is that going to open up some more LTIR space along with Shea Weber, the LTIR they got from him, Nolan Patrick, and possibly now Brossois and Mark Stone? So is this what they're smiling about? And also, a lot of things may happen before the trade deadline. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Now, if they're looking for players that may be available, could it be maybe Chikrin or maybe Ghost Bear? There's a chance, but they're both not really fitting the bill from what the Las Vegas Golden Knights need. So that's a question mark right there, too. The other thing I'm thinking about, too, is, okay, you've got Aiden Hill now, and you also have Logan Thompson, and neither one of them have really had a lot of experience as a number one goalie in the NHL. So your only third string person that you just hired is Hutchinson from the Toronto Maple Leafs, who were very willing to let go because of his mediocre play also. So that's another thing that everybody's looking at. It's going to, like I said, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. The other thing we're talking about too now maybe is you're looking at Jason Roberts. He's not signed yet with the Dallas Stars, and is there a possible chance that they might go after Jonathan Toews? That's the other thing that's kind of interesting to look at. Both of these players are still up in the air. Dallas hasn't signed Jason Robertson yet, and also with Jonathan Toews, if Mark Stone can't fit the bill, and unfortunately if he can't play, Jonathan Toews might be the guy. I mean, they wouldn't be able to pay him for a long-term contract because he wants a lot of money. But he was a leader for the Blackhawks. He wears the C, the captain patch, very well. He knows what he's doing. He would be a great benefit to the Golden Knights, but is it out of their their pay? That's what I'm just wondering about. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens here. Now the guy I was thinking about here is Hoffman. Now Hoffman and the Canadians, since they seem to have a good base with the Canadians, with the Golden Knights. They already picked up Dadanoff earlier with Suzuki. They seem to they get along well with each other. So since the Montreal Canadiens are rebuilding, is there a chance that Hoffman might be the guy to fit the bill? He's definitely affordable compared to that. The Golden Knights could use that guy even if Mark Stone doesn't get off onto the injured list and is able to play, which hopefully he can. And being that last year was so critical with injuries, Almost 80% of the team of the Golden Knights had injuries last year. Very bad. So hopefully this year it's already starting off kind of shaky. And now you don't even have like, their defense is great. I'm not worried about their defense. Offense could be wonderful, but you need depth when you get into the playoffs if you can make the playoffs. And I think Hoffman would benefit the Golden Knights. He'd be a very reasonable salary. They could give up some more good, probably prospects or another player like Nicholas Hague. Maybe he can switch over. They need a defense, and he's a big guy. He's a good player. So maybe the Canadians, that would be the one they're looking at. So we'll have to just wait and see. I'd be really interested in your opinion of what you guys have to say. So if you got any input on this, don't be afraid to put your comments down below. If you think, if there's a better situation that they might go into, maybe they won't do anything. Maybe they're waiting for the trade deadline to see what happens with the team. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. So, guys, we're waiting to see. It's going to be a very interesting year. We're all getting excited about all our teams. Can't wait for the season to start, just like everybody else. And let's see what's going to happen with the Golden Knights. Are they going to gain another player, lose more prospects, do nothing, beef up their goaltending, maybe go after Varlamov? We'll have to wait and see, guys. This has been Bobby Bagadonis for Game Winning Goal Hockey Channel. Hope you have a great day, and we'll catch you next time.